2 young girls die in a tragic accident. A year later, their grieving parents welcome twin daughters, who start recalling memories they could never have known. Same names. Same toys. Same fears. Coincidence? Or something beyond? May 7, 1957, Hexham, England. 2 sisters, Joanna, 11, and Jacqueline, 6, Pollock, are walking to church with a friend when they're struck and killed by a car. The town is devastated. Their parents, John and Florence, are crushed by grief. But John, deeply spiritual, holds on to a bizarre hope. He believes his daughters will return to him. A year later, Florence gives birth to twin girls, Gillian and Jennifer. But strange things happen from the start. Jennifer has a birthmark on her forehead, matching a scar Jacqueline once had. Gillian begins talking about memories of a playground in Hexham they've never visited. Even more unsettling. When given toys from their deceased sisters, the twins identify them by name, without ever being told. They also ask for places and people only Joanna and Jacqueline would have known. They even develop phobias of cars, screaming at the sight of traffic, crying that the car is coming to get us. At age 4, the twins begin speaking of the accident. But they've never been told about it. They describe the school their sisters attended and recognize places their family has never shown them. John and Florence become increasingly convinced these twins are Joanna and Jacqueline, reborn. By age 5, the memories begin to fade. But the question remains, how could they have known any of this? Psychologists and parapsychologists investigate. The most famous was Dr. Ian Stevenson, a respected psychiatrist from the University of Virginia. His conclusion? The Pollock twins were one of the strongest cases of reincarnation memory ever recorded. Skeptics argue that parental influence or subconscious suggestion may explain the similarities. But how could children identify old toys and describe a town they had never visited? Was this a case of reincarnation? A psychic imprint left behind by trauma? Or an extraordinary coincidence wrapped in grief? Some theories suggest split soul theory, the consciousness of the deceased girls partially returned genetic memory, trauma imprinted onto DNA, spiritual possession, a haunting, not a rebirth. Others believe the Pollocks simply needed to believe, and so they shaped a narrative that helped them cope. 2 sisters, gone too soon. 2 more, born with memories of a life they never lived. What does it mean when the past refuses to stay buried? When death doesn't silence the voice of the soul? The Pollock twins left behind more than questions. They left a doorway, perhaps, to another life.